How you doing? Just take a seat. Right over there. No, right there's fine. Right there's fine. Just take a seat. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. What are you doing here? No, don't mind the cameras. Don't mind them. Just talk to me. Just talk to me. What are you doing here? You're here to watch Room Tour Project, episode 233? Okay. Well, I have the chat logs all right here. If you don't mind, I'd like to... No. Just stay. Just for a minute. Let me just read you the chat logs. Hey, baby. Want to watch RTP 233? Let's keep it clean and minimal. Okay, so you want to watch the clean and minimal edition of RTP? What are you doing here? Yeah, no, you're free to go. You're free to go. No, it's fine. You can go watch Room Tour Project, episode 233, the clean and minimal edition. First up today, we have Tom with a partial dual monitor setup. You'll see more so in a minute. But I'm really liking the black and white theme here all throughout. So, like I just said, his primary monitor is the Asus VG279Q, so a nice 27-inch display. And underneath that, he has a 13.3-inch portable monitor. So, with this, he can hook it up and really extend the monitor real estate, and you get some extra tasks or run some programs down here. But also, since it's portable, he can really move this wherever he wants, or just, take it down, close it off, and pretty much have a nice solo monitor setup. So, I like the flexibility here. For his main peripherals, he has a Ducky 1.2 Mini in white, nice coiled cable to complement it as well, with the Logitech G502 Lightspeed mouse on a Titan Wolf mouse pad. And then for audio, he has the Creative Pebble V2 speakers and the Logitech G Pro X wireless headset. For the PC, he has an NZXT H510 Elite case inside the Ryzen 7 3700X CPU with the NZXT Kraken X63 AIO. Got 16 gigs of Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro RAM on an MSI B550 Gaming Edge motherboard with an MSI RTX 2070 Gaming X Trio GPU. And it's hard to tell whether the lights on the inside are set orange or a warmer color or if it's just the camera white balance, because everything else is pretty much black and white. But either way, it's a nice build and also a good job on cable management as well. You can see underneath the desk, no cables and stuff hanging down, everything kept up off the floor. So Tom's starting us off strong, really digging the overall aesthetic with the little plant there on the desk. Always nice to have a little succulent, a little lamp off to the left side. And like I said before, with the addition of the portable monitor, you can do whatever you want with that. So you can move it wherever, not even set it up. So really great stuff all around. Next, we got SkweezyJibbs. That's a name for the history books. Hey, don't look now, but check out the SkweezyJibbs on that one. And SkweezyJibbs is getting real cozy here, loving the real warm tungsten lighting. And of course, lots of plants all around. So this is just, I'm gonna say it probably 14 more times, SkweezyJibbs has a real cozy setup. Now for the single monitor, SkweezyJibbs has the AOC 24-inch. And then for audio, as you can see on each side of the monitor, SkweezyJibbs has the Edifier R 1280dB speakers and a pair of perfectly matching HyperX Cloud Alpha Gold Edition gaming headset. Alright, if I keep saying it, it won't be funny anymore, so I'm going to savor it. So one last time, SkweezyJibbs for the peripherals has the IKBC MF87, that's a mouthful, with some GMK Red Samurai keycaps and the Corsair Ironclaw RGB wireless mouse. Also a really nice custom wrist rest that he had made locally. Then peeking out behind the roses like spaghetti, we have the PC. This is the Omega XO case. Inside, SkweezyJibbs has the Ryzen 5 2600 CPU with an ID Cooling SC214 RGB cooler on an MSI B450 Pro M2 V2 motherboard, 16 gigs of T-Force Delta RGB RAM, and a Zotac GTX 1660 graphics card. So when I look at this setup all together, 3 words immediately come to mind: cozy, squeezy, and jibs. Let me tell you right now, if your setup does not have some cozy SkweezyJibbs, don't even bother submitting. All right, but real talk before I lose my sponsor, if I haven't already from that intro, really digging this setup. Just get some really good vibes from this. Visually, aesthetically, all good stuff. Batting next is Alex L with a crazy clean setup. This is pretty much the epitome of the clean and minimal edition for this series. What I like about this is the rare breed of just a laptop setup. Going real simple. He's just got the essentials. I'm loving the plants, loving the artwork. This is some real good stuff. So for starters, his laptop is a 2016 MacBook Pro, but taking that a step further, he has an external GPU enclosure with the Razer Core X Chroma. Inside here, he has a Radeon RX Vega 64 graphics card, and he did say he's a photographer and videographer and also does some light gaming on the side, so having that extra GPU performance, I'm sure is going to help out. Now checking out the peripherals, all wireless and super clean with the Apple Magic Keyboard 2 and the Apple Magic Trackpad 2, plus the Razer Viper Ultimate, again just for that light side of gaming. Wonderful pick up the Mercury edition of the Viper Ultimate as well. And check out that Talon from Jurassic Park, pretty much. I don't know if it's like a letter opener or just sort of knife, but looks pretty cool, man. Looks pretty cool. You bet, I'm gonna Google this one. And then for audio, I know we skipped it, but you can always go back. On his desktop for his speakers are the Yamaha HS5s, and the headphones here on the left are the Bose QC35, and on the right he has the Moondrop KXXS IEMs with a FiO wireless adapter. And then just check out like the other corner of the room. Like these setups are nailing it. Like I love this vibe. Like this would be a great just set for filming. Like I want this in my room. So Alex, man, I gotta hand it to you because it's not too often we get just, laptop setups, let alone that are jaw-dropping like this while still being clean and minimal. Like this is a perfect clean and minimal setup, my man. Then we have Faruqi over here who's saying, did I just hear a perfect clean and minimal setup? Then look no more because check this out. I don't know what it is, okay, but whenever I see a pegboard and you have some matching just wooden accents somewhere else in the setup, like he has here with the speakers and the desktop, it just ties the whole space together. It's like a weird life hack. So going the solo monitor route here, Faruqi has the LG 24-inch. It's a 24P8HM. I'm digging the transformer props around. For audio, those desktop speakers, again, are the Edifier R1280dB speakers, and then those headphones over on the right side are the Beyerdynamic Custom 1 Pro. Also, he has the Audio-Technica ATH S200 Bluetooth headphones, and the Audio-Technica R70X, which are the open back ones in the middle. And then for the main peripherals behind it, as you can see, you got the Ducky 1-2 keyboard, which is their full-size edition, with the Logitech G402 mouse. He didn't provide specifics, but for the amp and DAC in the back, I see something from topping and shit. Then for his PC, we have the NZXT H440 case, which, by the way, they don't really make cases like that anymore. That was my favorite back in the day. Inside the AMD FX 8350 CPU with a Noctua NH-U14S cooler, 16 gigs of HyperX Fury RAM on an Asus Aura 970 Pro gaming motherboard, and a Gigabyte GTX 1070 G1 graphics card. And then also in the same room, kind of like in a section behind it, as you can see, a really nice looking entertainment setup. Just a spot to kick back at the big speakers, nice actual entertainment center, mounted TV. I don't know if this is like a bedroom or some sort of just like open area, because you can see the steps right there as well. So again, is this downstairs? Is that leading upstairs? I don't know, but what I do know is both setups, your desk setup and your entertainment setup, look super nice. You're just nailing clean and minimal. And then last but not least, we have Joel Kerr, and I hope that's a play on words of Joker. And this one, while not your traditional clean and minimal look, still got those cozy vibes, but really, it's just the essence of the setup, where it still kind of maintains that clean feel. So for the display, he has an LG 27-inch, it's their GL850B. It's honestly one of the best gaming monitors out there given the specs for its price. And that's standing on a Grove-made walnut riser there, which looks really nice and fits in, especially with the green and all the plants around. And for the peripherals, he actually switches up his entire kit depending on what he's doing. So for example, this is his gaming peripherals with the Razer Huntsman Mini keyboard and the Logitech G305 mouse. Then for productivity, he goes the Keychron K2 keyboard with the Logitech MX Master 3. His desk pad is the Razer Goliath Ace Extended Chroma with the Marshall Mid headphones, and his speakers, not pictured here but on his desktop, are the Sony SMS-1P. And then for the PC, we have the NZXT H510 Elite case with a Ryzen 5 3600X CPU and the Corsair H100i RGB Platinum SE AIO. And then keeping the entire internals consistent with the black and white theme, he has a Gigabyte B550 Vision motherboard, 16 gigs of G-Skill Trident Z RGB Royal RAM, and a Gigabyte RTX 2060 Super GPU. So I am loving the look of this. It's really hard in today's age to make a really nice and clean black and white PC because there's just not a lot of white hardware out there. And spoiler, either today or tomorrow, I don't know when you're seeing this video, but I have a pretty similar PC update coming soon. So Joel, I'm digging the digs, man. It's clean, but it's still nice and cozy, and it just has a life to it. You can tell when you sit down here, whether for gaming or productivity, all the mind clutter can just go away. You sit down here and relax. This episode is sponsored by Corsair and the new K100 RGB keyboard. With a ton of new features right at your fingertips, you get the addition of a new multifunctional dial to let you change lighting, music, scroll pages, anything you want. We now have optical switches with their own OpX linears that are super smooth and fast with their new 4000 Hz polling capability, in addition to a new wrist rest and dynamic RGB lighting zones. This is definitely going to be on a lot of people's wish list coming up this holiday season, so if you want to check it out, I'll put a link for you in the description down below. Alright guys, so that'll wrap it up for episode 233 of Room Tour Project. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget, so anything you saw in this episode, I'll have all the gear and hardware listed for you in the description down below so you can check it out if you're interested in any sort of keyboard, mouse, anything like that. Plus, we'll have some very simple instructions on how to submit your setup if you want to be possibly considered in a future episode of Room Tour Project. Just check down below for it all. If you like this episode, give it a thumbs up to show your support. Feel free to follow me on Twitter at randomfrankp. And last, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I hope you all enjoyed. Have a good day.